Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. We're joined now by Vicki Hazelwood. Vicki's with the University of Lethbridge, and she is coordinator of the Building Brains Together program. It's a really interesting program that she's going to fill us in on, and we'll just jump right in. Welcome, Vicki. Thank you, and tell us what Building Brains Together is all about.
Thanks, Sherry. Yeah, you bet. While Building Brains Together, we're about promoting healthy children's skills, building children's skills through playful interactions with adults. Our mission really is to build adult capabilities and to improve brain development and executive function in children. Ultimately, we want to see healthy children, healthy families, and really a healthy community.
Okay, I just want to ask one question related to the information you just provided. For those who may not understand, can you define what executive function means?
Yeah, absolutely. Executive function is the brain's ability to hold onto and work with information, so to filter distractions, focus thinking, and to switch gears. Scientists refer to these capabilities as executive function, and really it's a set of three types of brain function. So there's working memory, mental flexibility, and self control. And what we know is these skills are so important for children as they grow up. They're not born with these skills. They have to be developed and practiced in order to develop them. And so, to expand on, what working memory is, that's really the ability to hold information in your mind and to plan and set goals and develop steps to kind of get from A to B. Um, Cognitive flexibility or flexible thinking is the ability to move from one task to another. So you might see in a child that they're playing on the carpet in the living room, and then the parents call them for dinner time, and they have to switch gears from play to coming to the table for dinner, and they don't want to, and they might have a meltdown. That's very normal at a young age because these executive function skills are underdeveloped. And so as they practice that flexible thinking and shifting from one activity to another, it actually makes them stronger in that area of their brain. And then the third area I mentioned is the behavioral inhibition. And this is the ability to control impulses. So to stop engaging in a behavior really to stop and think before you act, which we know adults that don't necessarily stop and think before they act. It's a very important skill for children to develop so that when they are with peers socially, they can interact well and control those impulses and think before they respond in difficult situations.
How can adults support children how can they support the strong brain development happening?
Good question. Well, there are a number of different ways. Building Brains created a curriculum, so back in 2016, that we tested at 4 early learning sites in Lethbridge. And what we learned, children were tested as they began the program and then once they completed it. And these were executive function games that they used, and we saw significant development of executive function skills from pre to post. So adults, parents, caregivers, grandparents really could access our free resources on our website and implement some of these simple games into their everyday activities with their children. There's simple games like red light, green light that parents are probably very familiar with, or Simon Says. So it's not complex to build the executive function part of the brain. Their play is how it can be done, and all our curriculum games and resources are very play-based. So we encourage parents to check out our website. Our free resources are there. Also, we created a game bag. So we call them our Building Brains game bags that contain 10 of our original curriculum games that help build executive function. and all the instructions on how to play them, and then also what children learn while they play them. And then it contains all the supplies to play these games. And actually, we've partnered with Lethbridge Public Library, so parents can actually go there, take out a bag for free, and enjoy it for a week, try it out at home, and play the games with their children. We do sell them through the University of Lethbridge bookstore as well. So if someone wants one from there, they can order it online, but they are available through the library as well.
Okay, we'll put that information up on the screen too to help people get to those resources.
Mhm.
I just wonder if you might add something about how it doesn't necessarily have to be a parent who does this work with kids.
Yeah, certainly. You know, educators, coaches, grandparents, really any adult, we know that caring adults have such an impact in a child's life. That serve and return interaction where a child engages with an adult and then has a positive experience with their response to them really can help build that brain foundation. So it's up to a community really to build a healthy child, and we all have to work together to support children's development in our community.
I really appreciate that. And I also appreciate how it doesn't have to be an intimidating thing. You don't have to take the child to university
Mhm,
or be smart yourself because as you said, it is learned through play.
mhm. Yeah, so many skills are built through play for children. So really, play is, I want to say, the magic answer, but it has incredible impact on a child's development.
Thanks so much for joining us on this episode of Health Matters. Thanks to my guests today, Vicky, Mel, and Spencer, and Deborah, who brought us all so much information. If you would like any more health information 24 hours a day, please visit ahs.ca. And once again, thank you for joining us.